Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from Sapporo. They actually sent me a package, and this is just straight up Sapporo premium beer. This was actually made, where is it? What? Vietnam. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Imported by Sapporo Brewing Company in La Crosse, Wisconsin, but it's actually brewed in Vietnam, not Japan. Interesting. So, it's actually quite fitting because Sapporo just bought Stone. So, pretty cool, sent me a package. And actually, that video specifically, I've done this before, reviewing Sapporo, and I got great reviews on it. That isn't like views on it. So, I guess I'm doing it again, revisiting the beer. Beer comes in a wonderful kind of light gold to straw color, beautiful clarity on that. Head is pretty decent, yeah. I mean, that smells like, you know, just mackerel lager. I mean, grainy, a little bit sweet. I believe this is a full malt beer. Yeah, I believe so. But has almost that kind of corny sweetness to it that you get, at least in America. We're most familiar with the American adjunct lagers, which generally have corn or rice in them. But yeah, grainy sweetness. Honestly, almost a little too sweet. Like, it doesn't even smell like Helles. Like, it's just very sweet. Sweet, corny, grainy. Yeah, cheers. Almost like corn puff cereal kind of like sweetness. On the palate, definitely a little bit more characterful than I would find, probably, or for sure, more characterful than most American adjunct lagers. There's the sweetness follows, but it's maltier. The depth of malt lingers a little bit further. I also get a little bit of this like tight, kind of hot bitterness that comes in. It's slightly herbal and grassy. Nice carb on it. This little bit of this kind of like back end flavor. It's almost a bit like plasticky, and almost reminds me a little bit of like other international light lagers, like Heineken and stuff like that. There's just like this kind of funky flavor that like sits around there. But honestly, it's not that far from Helles. Like pure Helles. Doesn't have the Pilsner malt character, but I assume they actually are using Pilsner malt, but just not as clean and clear. The clarity is not quite there, but. And yeah, I mean, obviously the cans, modern cans these days have a protective lining on them, but there again is just like plasticky or metallic kind of flavor that sits around there. It's like very funky, that like is very weird. But I would argue for like outside of like experienced tasters, this is not too far from Helles, like, you know, so pretty nice. Like it's just that much more characterful than American lager. Let's drink it the way it generally should be. Enjoyed. Yeah, it still tastes like, you know, international lager, so, you know, but somewhere in between. Well, it sits quite nice at the place of international lager versus something like German Helles, right? American Helles. Grainy, sweet, nice carb on it. A little bit of that kind of just like funky American / international lager flavor. I don't know what it's from, but just has this kind of like, you know, it could be like a fermentation character. I don't know if they're using high gravity brewing in this one. Possible. Whenever you do high gravity brewing, in the sense of making a beer that's like 6-7%, then watering it down to make beers like this, you're most likely aiming, or not aiming, but you're going to get some fermentation character. And how you aim for what you get is part of the character of what your beer is. Specifically, Sapporo has their own character, so. Grainy, sweet, crushable. It's honestly a little sweet for me, but it's quite nice. I like it. I'll take it. The amount of character, though, the amount of malt character compared to American lagers, actually quite noticeable, quite tasty. And the fun thing I like about this can is that, like, it doesn't feel flimsy. It feels like a beer that, like, obviously with the ridges, it helps reinforce the can, and like you can't crush this can. Like, okay, I can do that. I got that far. We pop it back out, right? Whoa, I got 2 cranks out of it, but I cranked these out. But anyway, I got 3 ridges, but like the fact they have these ridges sort of makes it feel like, I don't know, something about like drinking a beer and then like you like sort of squeeze it a little bit and it gets lower and like it feels empty. This one like feels sturdy. I feel like almost holding like almost as if I have like a metal koozie around my beer. Like it just feels right, like a sturdy can. So that's part of the presentation of this beer. I actually really like it for that reason. So call me crazy about the can. The beer is quite tasty. Thank you, Sapporo, for sending this one out. It's fine. It's fine. High utility, good repeatability, flavors meh. So 83, Sapporo. Yeah, there you go. Until next time, guys. Cheers.